Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tales of Rise, part 31. Yeah, 31. Last part, we did a lot of side quests. And we still have one side quest left, but I can't do it right now because I have to wait for my ranch. And it's taking forever. So let's continue on with the story. So we fast travel to this part. Last part, we had a mother.
You guys want to rest here?
A mother that's still being controlled and now has to deal with her dying son. Let's see what that happens.
Yes.
And I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. You don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of brutal rites. Among RUNNNNNNNNNNNN, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance of the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is part of everyday living for us. Danans, you really think you're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the RUNNNNNNN still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread disease. We didn't have any other choice in how we can bury our people. Rinwell, don't think. Don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the RUNNNNNNs did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Tell me, let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you? If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hell? That's enough. No more. Langus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting amongst ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor, but if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to the whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing you out as hard as I did. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son.
Rinwell.
I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Sure, I don't mind. Can you teach me about Rena? More like than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We lost enough good people along the way. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Danan way. Yes. So you're gonna burn him? Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it's the least we can do for you as his mom. Well, because of all you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud. I was not expecting that much reading.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
That's all we can hope for.
However you managed it. You knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Alright, skip time.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of RUNNNNNNN oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Rennans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
What a way of words you have lost sometimes, am I right? Alright, back to the inn. But first, I must go to the ranch. I must go to...
Judging by the stench...
Oh, they are? Let's
I'd
see.
say
The horse, really? Come on. One of these things is gonna finish growing. Takes forever.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. Start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Oh, finally, I can get out of here? Oh, man, I've been waiting for this.
What?
What?
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Not bad. Is that Renna? That's a laser. Exterminus Alma. That was shot down? Is it taking the astral energy?
What's happening to Renna and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Rennans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but our own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Rennis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
She did.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
Off to build a boat.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Were those the astral energy from the cores? Trying to get to the other realms. Well, a sturdy boat. This isn't much you can. Wait, I take that back. I remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day, there used to be a way to get through Foreland Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been? Okay. That's one down. What's this way? You trying to find a way out to the other realms? Can't say I've ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunger down at Thistleum. Oh, so these guys are from Thistleum. Okay. There's a skit. Might as well watch it.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lennigus is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Next one. What? That thing dropped down on Lingus? The sound, oh my. I thought the mountains were collapsing. Okay, you're useless, buddy.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
All right, let's go look. But first, let's go to the ranch again.
Okay, off we go.
Yep, off we go. Alphen?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the...
Okay, so with that, we can do that. Finish that side quest. Let's go back. I know. I should not break the momentum of the main story from the side
Finally.
quest.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
But side quests need to be finished, and I will do it.
Yes!
Well, it's about time. This should be everything the recipe asked for. Yes, I see rice here, spices, rat pig meat, and oh, this is the other white, soft, and fluffy
Right.
thing. Yeah, it's called tofu. Apparently, you make it by taking the liquid from soybeans and solidifying it.
Very nice.
Oh, fascinating. I can't wait to see how it tastes. I know, I'm really curious. I had a lot of trouble bringing this stuff back without Xion stealing it and eating it.
Yes!
Well, here's the recipe. Go ahead and fix this mabo curry.
Right.
Right, we'll get right on
Just
it.
a minute.
Hold your horses. I'll decide how much spice we put in it. If we let you decide, it'll tear a hole through our stomachs. Fine.
Great.
Alright, it's all done. I made sure to give Xion an extra large serving. Oh, look at this beautiful dish. It smells just as divine. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Oh, this is
Yes!
exalting, fulfilling, liberating, absolutely exquisite. I am in heaven. This masterpiece is surely the key to realizing world peace.
Great.
So basically, you really like it. What? I'm getting it. Wait, that let's also go ahead and... Oh, you're already eating Hashion? Delicious. Love how different spices complement each other, and this soft, mild tofu gives it a nice texture. Don't you think this tastes great too, Alphen?
Wait.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh?
I thought you liked food. This is really bad. This is absolutely...
Hey!
Stop, you're embarrassing yourself.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
How?
Embarrassing indeed.
Amazing.
I'm sorry, but it's hard to put into words just how good this tastes. It makes me want to get up and jump for joy. Oh, now you're starting to understand what I'm trying to teach you. Never would have imagined such an overwhelming dish could ever exist.
Yes!
Now I see this may very well be why it was branded a forbidden recipe in ages past. Perhaps even great wars were fought over it, or perhaps not. Likely not, the more I think about it. Better make sure you don't eat too much of this stuff, Xion, or you might regret it. I'll be fine. Besides, I prefer to eat it with bread, so...
What?
So what? What difference does that make?
Very nice.
I feel completely utterly satisfied. I cannot leave this realm with... I can leave this realm with no regrets. Having now visited each of the realms, I'm not sure where to travel next. But I sense fate shall bring us together again one day. Until next time, farewell. I will carry your recipe.
Alphen! Shion's stuffing bread with mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Xion, you're hooked on that stuff.
It's like drugs. Oh no, Xion the drugs addict. That's the marshlands, finally. Okay. To the depths we go! We must trek on the journey that no one knows.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Sure was. Now onwards,
Guess I misread the landing.
we're just gonna make our way. No need to fight these people. Doesn't matter. It might matter a little here and there, but it doesn't really. Lemons. I'll be taking those. For a minute, I thought the
Is
white...
the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
I don't know why, but when they said white, fluffy, and green, I thought it was a sheep or something, or sheepful. I was not expecting it to be tofu. I don't even know how I got that tofu, to be honest. You know, as I swim across. So this is the way, huh? I've been here off screen. I didn't see anything. Maybe now something?
Armored soldiers.
What?
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
There was not a hole there when I last checked.
Lay down your arms and no No one has to get hurt.
Last time I checked, there was no freaking. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Go, block. Oh, what the heck? Alpin, yeet him.
I'm totally fine.
Well, that makes one of us. Oh god. Yeet tactics. Oh god. And now we go for the break.
Coming through!
Scarlet outburst.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dance in the wind.
Why is it called Scarlet Inferno, but it's an outburst?
See about that.
For the Wings of Rebellion, get it? Yeet him. Oh god. Oh, you missed. Missed me with that. Oh, come on. You had to get your...
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Yeah, tell me about it. And bam. You really think you got this? I don't think you do. That's another thing I say a lot. You really think you got this? I don't know. There's like a couple things, like a mannerism that I'm noticing when I'm editing and when I'm really talking to myself. Because who do you think I'm talking to?
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Thorns are reacting.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore.
We'll need them.
They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little.
I
You can
agree.
trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Everything we have is valuable. Nothing is trash. And swordsmanship.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Onwards to the mountains, whatever this place is. This is the mountains, right?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
It's a trail, so mountains. Voron worshippers.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
We completely took over their minds, eh? Not surprising, but kind of sad. Alright, you monkeys. Show me what you got. Level 32? Come on. I fought Volron, and come on, he was level 35. Just saying. And I'm 35. Oh, okay. Okay, you kind of mean now. I didn't think about that. Oh god. Ow. All right. Not today, monkey. I'm gonna kill you in Zero style.
Say no more!
You just killed my life.
That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
That
Notice
noise?
what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Rennis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Rennis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No, I agree. That's right, Alphen. Don't question his nobility. He knows more than us. He is smart. Smart guy. Yeah. That's the best I got, okay? I'm running on fumes right now. Yeet them to death! Oh god. Alright, time to dazzle and razzle. So something tells me that I did overlevel in preparation for that Lord Volron fight. And they were probably expecting me to get to like level 30 before I fought him. But I think it was good that I did some grinding for level 35. Because, god dang it, I was not gonna be ready for that one.
This ends
If I did not level up. Besides, we were the same level, so you could say it was still an even match.
Wow, look what I just found.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, but chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and
Come and face me! Take this!
Yeet.
Not today!
And get him, Dolim.
Take this!
That's right, monkey. Try to parry this. Yes.
This ends now!
Consider yourself
Boom. Oh, yes. One more to go, Boomy.
No sooner said than done!
Thanks, Shion.
Now! Be careful
Yes.
not to over... Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
You know, when I first read that, I did not read it as
Easy peasy.
Celsius.
Huh, Hoodle?
I read it as Celestial. And I'm like, oh, Celsius, I get it, because of temperature.
You got company?
Now it's even more clever now, in my opinion. Yeet them.
This one's mine! Is that statue-wielding art? Now
It's not a statue, it's a freaking Zoogle.
get toasty!
Don't know why, I just feel like looking at Shion's finishers today. Don't know. Could be something. Don't know why. Dragon Swarm. You see this combo ability, baby? Only the best. As I lose my combo as soon as I say that.
There are still more left!
Right.
Tell me about it. Come on, break them. My combos.
Firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Tion.
Don't we have a stockpile
Sometimes I
by
wonder
now?
where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the
Hamburger.
remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Where to? So this way for sure then. Come at me.
No choice.
Yeet them and defeat them. No more for you, huh? Kabam! Hammer!
Nicely done!
And now we got one more. Fun fact, this is the only game where you can't play, I believe, with a co-op partner. Kind of sad, but in Tales of Berseria, I think every other Tales game, you could have like a co-op partner to like play the game with you, which is cool. I would have liked, maybe I would have done a dual let's play with someone, one of my friends maybe. But then again, having them be free at the same time I'm free, difficult. Very difficult. Would have been cool though.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Ooh,
That
sapphire.
equipment should come in handy.
Sure will, when I use it. I'll take this. Out my way. Oh, I'm gonna lose this real quick. Come on, fight something. I don't think we're gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it. I mean, definitely not gonna make it when I collect all the items, you know? Ah, nuts. Well, in that case, Shion. Alright, Zoogles, fight me.
This will be a delicious piece of
No, you don't. Get him in the legs. Get him in the arms too. Damn monkey.
surrounding us.
They're looking more like lions now, to be honest. Oh man, reminds me of that one thumbnail I made. A rock, a boar, and an ape. I thought it was funny, alright? Don't judge me. I'll judge you. Even though I don't know who you are in real life and how you look like. Oh nuts, I pressed wrong. Okay.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Okay.
I'm out of ammo.
Come on. Oh boy. Oh, what the heck? Calm down, monkey.
No complaints from me.
Dang right. Transdescent pebble. We're almost there. We're at the halfway point. I can feel it. Yes, illuminate it. Eat them. Ah, no. I think I missed that break gauge.
Your wings won't save you from me.
Okay. And... Come on. I think that's a tornado, not ours.
The enemy wields arts too.
Oh, come on. Stalagmite, really? Alright, buddy. It's time for you to die. Know your place, pleb. He's trying to use the laser. Edit Kasara. Kill him. Kill him. Yes.
Against my
Nice
full
job.
power, you didn't stand.
Now, break it down, Law. What's this way? A chest? Ah, just for me.
The
Buff
design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Let's see where this goes. It is a place we have not seen, not far, not known. Ooh.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lennigus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lennigus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So
Alright.
Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Alright, I think we're at the halfway point, and I think this is a good part to end it on. Look at that light. Look at that sphere. Look at the atmosphere. Looks really pretty if it wasn't going to kill us. But I think on that note, I think I'm going to end this part here. Thanks all for watching. Whoever's watching. If no one's watching, that's fine too. And goodbye.